Let me pause this video here.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
I will pass that there. And I would like to address you, Andrea, and our federal member of parliament, John McCain. I will see here. And the issue we have, John, is with seniors' care in Scarborough, and a senior who's 83 years old. I would write, but my eyes are very, very poor, so it would take a lot of strain for me to write. The Ontario government has vowed that they're spending billions and billions of dollars of taking care of seniors. Yet this 83-year-old senior who ended up in the hospital so many times because she's unable to walk and unable to stand up. She received a blood needle, she says, years ago, and it left her crippled. She does not wish to go to a senior's home and die. She wished to stay in her home. Why is it that you would discriminate against seniors in staying in their own home and try to force them into a senior's home or in a care center where they're away from their family, they're away from their property, they are away from their reasonable enjoyment of life? This senior is 83 years old. She should be receiving care 24/7. That means specific periods of time. And this is not happening. She contacted me and said, Mr. Clark, I don't know where to turn. Who I am is not important. But I know that, I can count on you, and I know that you can get results because you always do. But that's not the point. The point is this senior have a right under the Ontario Human Rights, and she has a right to stay in her home because that's what gives her the reasonable enjoyment of life. But the Ontario government seems to want to pay people, employ people, to take care of her in a hospital or in a senior's home when she wished to stay in her home. Does not seniors have the right to receive care in their home? The Ontario government is saying that the only way they will receive care is if they go in the senior's home. And this senior, she has had many friends who end up in senior's home and end up passing away. She says that if she is going to pass away, she wants to pass away at home. She has to stay in her own filthy garments with no one to change her. She is not able even to stand up and cook. She's not able to do the cleaning, but she needs her home because that's what gives her the reasonable enjoyment of life. So why is it that only for you to build buildings to house seniors will they be receiving care? Now, it is astonishing. I'm almost a senior myself. Her sister is a senior, and her sister, who just had an operation, has to continually look out for her elder sister. And I can't just stay silent and put myself above her. Love thy neighbor as thyself, and she breathes the breath of life that I breathe, so she is my neighbor. We are asking you, the MPP, the MP, and the Premier, and the Ontario Human Rights, and the Ombudsman of Ontario and the Ombudsman of the City of Toronto to immediately see that this senior requires the necessary care needed for her to enjoy the reasonable enjoyment of life in her home. You are putting billions and billions of dollars into building seniors' home, but you're not putting anything into taking care of seniors. Please see that I do not have to address this again within the next, I would say, 72 hours. So that will give you 3 days. This senior should not be living in this atrocious condition with billions and billions of dollars being told to taxpayers and being told to their family that is there for seniors' care, but it's not for seniors' care, it's for warehousing seniors. If that is not the case, please see that she received the service required. I will attach her address for the sake of her privacy. I will attack her phone number, all details. Please see that she gets the required care needed so she can have an opportunity to reasonable enjoyment. Thank you very much. Please, if this senior passed away in her home and it was due to the lack of care that she received, then all who I address here will be partially responsible for her death, even if you did not intend to kill her. But why would you say you're putting all this money into seniors' care when it's only to warehouse seniors, to create employment for others, to create construction jobs for others? Should not the financial resource go in to see that the seniors can have a reasonable enjoyment of life? Is that not why the taxpayers pay? Please address this immediately. Immediately. I will attach a couple of other videos so you can hear the senior in her own voice. And please don't have it go to an email to where you say we received your response in this. This is people. Let's put people, human beings, lives above property, profit, or anything else you want to create to manipulate to say it's for the care of seniors. If it's not in the interest of the health and the well-being of the senior, the person himself, then it is not for their care. To God be the glory. Please address this immediately.